Here's a brief on inflation in Kenya for the month of April 2025 by Yaku Eco. The overall year-on-year annual inflation rate as measured by the Consumer Price Index was 4.1% in April 2025. This was an increase from the previous inflation rate of 3.6% recorded in March 2025. The month-to-month inflation rate was 0.3% in April 2025. The rise in the annual inflation was mainly due to an increase in the prices of three main commodity categories. The first and highest was food and non-alcoholic beverages, which surged by 7.4% in the period under review, which is from April 2024 to April 2025. The second was the transport index, which rose by 2.3% in the same period. The third and least was the housing, water, electricity, gas and other fuels index, which increased marginally by 0.8% in the same period. The Consumer Price Index is a key macroeconomic indicator used to monitor price movements and how they affect policy decisions. It is defined as a measure of the weighted aggregate change in retail prices paid by consumers for a given basket of goods and services. The year-on-year inflation is mainly used for making economic decisions as the current economic situation is compared to the economic situation in the previous year in the same period. Inflation rate is defined as a percentage change of the Consumer Price Index between two similar periods. In an inflationary environment, unevenly rising prices inevitably reduce the purchasing power of some consumers, and this erosion of real income is the single biggest cost of inflation. Inflation can also distort purchasing power over time for recipients and payers of fixed interest rates. To combat inflation, a combination of approaches can be effective, including monetary policy adjustments, fiscal measures, and strategies for individuals to manage the impact of rising prices. The Central Bank of Kenya can raise interest rates to cool down demand and slow the rate of price increases, while the government may choose to increase taxes or reduce its spending in order to reduce demand. What about individuals? Individuals can focus on budgeting, cutting expenses, and potentially investing in assets that can outpace the rate of inflation. Have you felt the effects of the current inflationary environment? If yes, tell us in the comments section. This report has been brought to you by Yaku Eco from Kenya.